Hi, and welcome to another reaction video on ARC. I am your host, Duke of Nylon, or you can call me Mr. Nylon, whichever you prefer. As always, before we start the video, I just want to say do not harass anybody talked about in this video. I do not condone it, I do not support it. If you got something to say, that's why we have the comment section down below, so just keep it down there, and we will be A-OK. And obviously, keep it clean too, because YouTube has rules. Anywho, as you can see, and from the title, obviously. Today we're talking about somebody who got banned from doing the old down down. If you don't know what the down down is, I'm talking about teabagging. As you can see, obviously this is not actual teabagging, but this is where we got the name from. And what I'm gonna refresh for the non-gamers what teabagging is. Teabagging is basically a nice way, well, a way to show that in that certain interaction you had the better of your opponent. You can it is been known to people do it in fighting games, people do it in shooting games, but it started in mostly I think from what I recall Halo. Basically, what you do after you killed your opponent, you go over to the corpse and you down. Basically, give him the old limp him tea bag if you know what I mean. But yeah, in, in today's time, very soft PC times, that got somebody banned. Let's get on with the video. As always, remember, just want to remind you guys, do not harass anybody who's about to talk or show. I do not condone it. I do not support it. Anywho, this is at Daily Kami. He and his teammates were disqualified from Apex tournament being held by Fate Legion. This was not an official tournament by EA. You know, sometimes creators of a certain game, because either when they have enough people, you know, enough a good following, and they love a game enough, they'll hold a tournament. You know, because it's not a way to give back to the community. Everybody wins. You know, we have a nice tournament, good viewership, everybody wins. But Fate Legion kind of took it a bit too far. As let's read what Daily Kami had to say. We got disqualified from from all Fate Legion tournaments because I teabagged my teammates' box. People in LGs were teabagging each other. Let's break down what he said. First, basically, he not only did he get disqualified from the tournament he was in, he cannot be in any future tournament that is being held by Fate Legion. Obviously, not the biggest of loss, but we're here is by the principle, because this is some stupid shit in my opinion. And remember, I said teabagging is basically to show that you had the better of your opponent. So you know, he actually teabagged his teammate. And when he says teammate's box, in Apex, that you don't, there's no body after you get killed. What you do, you leave a box with your name and whatever character you're playing as. So you know that's so that way whoever killed you can get more resources, more bullets, more healing, etc. So what probably happened? We're gonna see we show the video, but from what he said, he probably since he probably was the last one on his team that was alive, so he just went to his teammate, pressed the good old down, and basically say, "Look, I made it, you didn't, haha." That I'm pretty sure that's what he meant by teabagging his own teammate. But even teabagging his own teammate was considered target by Fate Legion. Here, let's watch this.
Terra Day, appreciate you sticking around. Yo, okay, Dilly is Crazy Penguins is disqualified. I'm not taking that at all. Oh, he went over to the dead body that they just killed, and he went teabagged on the fucking death box.
Okay, so one thing here. Uh, Obviously the TO or the tournament organizer, that's what TO means. Doesn't play. I mean, they could play in the tournament, but they usually don't. What they usually do, they go into spectate mode, so they can watch the whole match and see if anyone broke the rules, anyone's cheating, yada yada yada. Hold on, my damn fuck. Ah, there you go. Sorry, fucking earpieces sometimes. As I was saying, the TL usually doesn't. They can, but I know of TL from a fighting game tournament called CO. TLs can sometimes if they want be in the tournament, but he was in spectating mode. You can see he's spectating everything. but somehow he didn't even know that he was teabagging his own friend. Later, that's the somebody does clarify that to him. Here, what Dilly's saying, or whoever made this video, it says, "Dude, does this look like an enemy? I'm the only pathfinder in the lobby." Basically, he's saying, "Look, I teabagged my own teammate," and that's again, this is reiterated to him via text in during Twitch. You'll see a little bit of dead air.
Absolutely not. Will not tolerate that. Literally goes in fucking out of his way to jump on a death box and teabag it. Don't think so. I have a fucking pen and pad. Yeah, so we're here to create a safe space for all gamers, everybody.
We're here to create a safe space. How soft are people today? They can't even fucking teabag somebody. Look, I'm gonna say this. As a TO, he can make any rule he wants. He's the one organizing it. He's the one taking the time to do it. He's the one and the money's coming from basically from him. Sometimes they also add a fundraiser, whatever. Doesn't matter. Again, if this was known beforehand, well, I don't support it. It's just stupid. Teabagging is nothing. He's acting like you insulted his mother. He's putting teabagging basically in the same category as saying racist slurs. And in my opinion, if you do say racist slurs, as much as I like free speech, yeah, you kind of have to get the hell out. But he's putting that racist slurs in the same category as pressing down, down. My mind is blown. Anywho, where were we?
And that kind of stuff will not be tolerated. Yes, we will not take that.
Here, this is the part where Daly says, Daly quit spinning. You are the DQ from tourneys from going forward. He teabagged his own teammate, not the team we killed. Why would you DQ us? And he's basically saying, oh, that's either Daly or somebody else saying, look, he didn't teabag an opponent. He teabagged a teammate. Even and again, in my opinion, teabagging of any kind should not be banned. It's just stupid. It's been in gaming forever. Jesus fucking Christ.
Trying to say that that was his own teammate. Yeah, they're saying that he teabagged his own teammate. So it doesn't matter, folks. Like when you're in a tournament, you're in a professional tournament.
And this is another point that he tries to throw out, that in professional tournaments, you're not allowed to teabag. Wrong. He is so wrong. Again, if he wants to have that rule in his tournament, fine. It's a bitch move in my opinion, but he can have his own, again, his tournament, his rules. But I'm going to show, and to that point, I'm going to show you that Dilly has something to say about that.
You can't be doing it that. And
but he's wrong about professional. And then I'm going to show you a professional card tournament.
Something people need to really understand. Yeah, so like you can't do that. Just like I'm telling you're going to tell me teabagging my own teammate is toxic. All right, so then this is where we're going to shut the lobby down at this point because I'm not going to get into.
He didn't even he has dismissed Dilly and his teammate. He didn't have a comeback. He's saying no. He literally shut down the lobby. Fuck him.
That one because
I want to curse right now, but new YouTube channel and I don't want YouTube to granted, I don't. I'm trying to keep the curse words down.
Absolutely, it is. Unfortunately,
no, it is not toxic. You, Mr. Softy of a man.
Yes, disqualified because yes, you cannot do that, folks. Sportsmanship, 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 sportsmanship. Right? You cannot go and teabag your own teammates.
Again, you can't do that if you had that as a rule. But if you're making this on the spot and if you're trying to use a professional setting as an excuse, you're wrong.
In any organized sports, so why would you come into an organized tournament and go and do something like that? So no, you cannot teabag your own teammates or anybody for that matter. Do not teabag teammates in the future. Just because you can hide behind this and get to use this little thing, you're not going to do that in the
I guess granted in professional sports like in NFL, NBA, physical sports that you gotta go to. Obviously, teabagging somebody that's first you're not gonna knock them the fuck down. Obviously, different setting, but there are still celebrations like touchdown celebrations, 3-point celebrations. Making a clutch 3-point. What the fuck you think people do after that? They fucking celebrate. Does this guy even? I bet you he probably never even watches fucking NFL.
real world.
Granted, I can't blame him. It's kind of boring. Whatever. Besides the point.
So don't do that. Twitch.
That's the video ends there, and let's read more what Dilly has to say. Again, I can't verify anything that Dilly's saying here, so in the interest of fairness, we're gonna have to take it as a grain of salt. But let's read what he said. Alright, can we not personally? Okay, he's like this is what I'm saying. Do not insult. As long as he is, do not insult Fate Legion. Look, even Dilly, the guy who got disqualified, saying that. Good on you. He gets a like for that. But this is the one we want to read. Not many people are even understanding this. Okay, let me highlight this first. There was no rule saying anything about toxicity in general. Obviously, we can't verify this, but it's kind of misleading, to be honest, because obviously, that's because there's no toxicity rule. Doesn't mean you can just say racial slurs and then. But there was no rule about it. You should know better. So the way he worded this, I kind of have a problem with that. But since very few people see teabagging as toxicity, I get him from that point. But I just want to say, just if you don't see a rule saying no toxicity, doesn't mean go say racial slurs. Let's be adults now. Making up rules on the spot is not professional. Here, if this is true, again, I can verify this. If this is true, Fate Legion is a very soft man. 3, disqualifying a whole team permanently from all future tournaments for a made-up rule is a complete joke. I will have to say that, yes, that is true. But you know what, Dilly? He did you a favor. Forget him in his tournaments. So I gotta say, you know what's funny? If Fate Legion thinks he can the whole other tournament and people want to actually gonna show up, obviously people will show up because at the end of the day, money is money. But they're gonna trust me. This is how he looks like right now. Thank you. You can't teabag your teammates. This is a professional tournament. A clown. And trust me, I love clowns, but not the good clowns, not the Twisted Metal clown that fucking show, not the Joker. You look like the complete idiot clowns. And remember when I said that he said here, this is some Divinity Sweats. I want to give credit. Divinity, the cameos guy at Divinity Sweats, he says, he's basically quotes Fate Legion saying, no competing game allows teabag tournaments. Basically, his other reasoning is like, if you don't, this is not allowed in professional setting. Let's show how wrong he is. This is Atlanta FaZe versus Paris Legion.
12 seconds off of this as they have just started to cut them down. 6 lives left. It's a little stab. Yeah, and a body shot. The Beezy making it look easy.
Look how hyped that was. You had the announcer. I just gotta say, little rant. Announcers, I don't think get enough credit because you saw how hyped that moment was. And not only this person a busy. Again, I am not. I love teabagging. I've done it myself. I've been teabagged myself. I play mostly fighting games, and even in fighting games, the way it works in fighting games is when you daze your opponent because you just hit him too much, you teabag him. You press down. Anywho, not only did I busy teabagged him, he kept shooting him after he was obviously dead. And then you had the announcer hyping that shit up. That was a hype moment. Imagine that not being in tournaments. Imagine how boring tournaments will be without that. So stupid. Here, let's watch that one more time because that was a good combination of awesome play and a good announcer. Commentator.
Yeah, and a body shot. The Beezy making it look
easy. He's obviously rhyming with his name. Look how fun that was. Imagine now if this was a Fate Legion tournament. Ugh. Whatever. And then on the other point, we're gonna throw the demolish from Fate Legion. And what he calls real sports this is not allowed. Bayes, I hope I'm saying that right. Bayes at Bayes Live says, you can't, again quoting Fate Legion, you can't teabag in organized sports. Here's San Diego versus the Giants, and let's see what happens here. Let me first.
And Justin Jones may have jumped on top of the football. He did. Joey Bosa.
I mean, obviously, it's not gonna be like this the game equivalent of teabagging because he's not gonna do it over somebody's knocked out body. But he was basically teabagging there. Not only teabag, he was doing push-up. What was that? That was a celebratory action. That's what teabagging is. It's celebratory. You defeated your opponent in the moment, and to emphasize that point, you just was better than them at that moment. Teabag them. There's nothing wrong with that. We have this Fate Legion guy is trying to put racial slurs and teabagging in the same category. No, I'm sorry, that is not. That's a thought process of a Mr. Softy. There you go. I'm gonna start a new fucking thing. Fate Legions is the Mr. Softy of the week. 'Cause that's some bitch move right there. Again, the only way that I see that was that's fine to do again, because it's his tournament. He's allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants. It is his money, or a mix of his money that he's giving out. If that was part of the rules beforehand, that's literally the only way that I'm fine. Again, I don't agree with it. I think it's a B move, but again, his rule. But I can't either. Then there's no way for me. Unfortunately, all we have now in that is to disprove or prove to verify that is Daly's comment here. He said there was nothing in the rules about that beforehand that he made up on the spot. And in the interest of fairness, even though how much I hate how this Fate Legion guy comported himself in this moment, I think he's a B. We can't say if that was in the rules or not, but in my opinion, this is some stupid shit right here. I get it. You want to be soft and inclusive and all that. I get it. I get it. But this is taking it way too far now. Teabagging is not the equivalent of saying racial slurs. Teabagging is not toxic, okay? Anywho, that's all I gotta say. It's kind of fun, at the end of the day, it's not the most serious stuff, but I just wanted to say something. I'm a gamer. Look, I'll be honest. I teabagged before. I'll probably teabag in the future, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you teabag in your games, leave a comment down below. Just put down. As I know you know that you're a real gamer. Obviously, he's whatever. I'm not trying to say Failing is not a gamer, but I think he's a Mr. Softy. Anywho, this was Duke of Nylon or Mr. Nylon in another reaction video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bunch of softies, man.